Hi, my name's Gina. Welcome to my channel. My friend Tony lent me this book about 3 or 4 months ago, and I've been ploughing through it. He's actually got the other book by Grob, which I wanted to borrow, a smaller book, but he brought this one instead, and I felt obliged to read it. As I said, it's a big book, and it's all about the last few days before Elvis died and what happened after he died. And Dick Grob was an ex-policeman, and he was very well versed in investigations, and he did this in-depth investigation of Elvis's death. So I'll focus on this so you can see. Let's see, the theory, the alarm, the people he interviewed, and so on. And it's very much an eye-opener. Sorry about that, but somebody's trying to get through to me. Yeah. Various people have written forwards the story of the book, part 1, and so on. I don't want to... there's a few photos, but it's mainly text. I'll just see if I'm doing this with my phone, so it's sort of one-handed. Sorry about the jerking. And a lot of the back of it is actually word for word discussions or interviews and so on. So there's a lot to read if you want to. Hang on, here we are, there's a few photos. There we are. Let's see. Photos of Dick Grob himself in his early days, his wedding. And then there's photos of Graceland after Elvis had died. Yeah, a lot of stuff like that. And there's other photos. Jumps around a bit. Hang on, I'll get the cat placement out of the way, it's a bit distracting. Yeah, and it's pretty incriminating. He's not a great fan. In fact, not a great fan's an understatement of the year. He has a great dislike for Ginger Alden and her family. There were things that happened that he found out in those few hours or after Elvis died, that when Ginger found Elvis, she didn't straight away make the phone call to the kitchen to say something had happened. She phoned her mum first, and her mum phoned the National Enquirer, because Dick Grob was trying to figure out how the National Enquirer had the news that Elvis died before Elvis had even got to the hospital and been pronounced dead. So, yeah, a lot of nasty stuff in here. So not a happy book to read. If I'm going to read about Elvis, I like to read about the good times. Yeah, there's some nice photos, but yeah, all in all, it's not a photographic book as such. There's quite a lot about the Stanley brothers, what mischief they got up to. Were they responsible for the fact that Elvis was left dying on the bathroom floor because Rick was supposed to be on guard that night, in other words, up somewhere near Elvis, so that if something happened to him he would know. He chose to spend the night in a motel with a girlfriend and asked his brother David to swap shifts with him. David decided Elvis was okay, went and played pool, and then he went off with a girlfriend. So, yeah, it's very damning. But look, hey, what do you do? Elvis is gone now, we can't bring him back. And the point of a book like this is just really, to upset people. Sorry. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Very expensive book, and I wouldn't spend the money on it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.